So I have like 2 hours until the flash starts. Look, screen 7 is exactly the same cinema where I saw One Piece, the Red movie, and now we're back again here. I didn't want to come here, you know. I wanted to go to the other one, the big one, but they have some sort of premiere, greatest days or something, so we ended up here. 15th of June, 1000 degrees outside, so I came in because they're supposed to have a bar, but it's very underwhelming. So I decided to talk to the staff, ask them if they saw the Flash, and they said no, not yet, because it just came out yesterday. I'm sure it's gonna be good. It has to be good. I find a quiet place. I think I'm on the second floor. On the other side there is the escalator. That's what you can hear at the moment. And I wanted to complain that not a single Flash poster out there. There's like Oppenheimer, Teenage, Kraken, and Inland, Mission Impossible, and so on. Greatest Days, yeah. But not a single Flash. Blue Beetle over there, not a single Flash one. And then it just came up the moment I wanted to say it. It just came up, and it came up next to me, so it's okay. Everything gonna be fine. So it's Thursday. I woke up quite early to meet a friend. I haven't seen this friend for a long time, but obviously we're messaging every day, keeping contact. And I wanted to make it memorable. I wanted to find a very special place. So I went on the internet and I looked for top 10 rooftop bars in London, and I found one in Aldgate. Sorry, I needed a second. I need to look it up. I checked my emails because I need to book the table. The name is Cool Papa, and it's in East London, but very close to the Central. You go to Aldgate East Station, and then you turn and you find it. It's a very, very old pub, old Victorian, several floors. And when you get to the rooftop, basically you need to walk up the stairs like 4 floors, and it's amazing. It's like so many original pieces still remains of the building, which means that it's like 100 and 200 years old pub. They still have rooms you can book, and obviously tables. The ground floor is a pub, there's a restaurant, and of course the rooftop bar, which is one of the top 10 rooftops in London. So I booked one. It's £35 per person, and it's a set menu, so you cannot really choose. The starter is everybody get the same starter, which is vegetarian. You get a couple of slices of bread, sourdough bread. You get hummus, you get olive oil, you get radish, you get baby tomatoes and courgettes and all this stuff. So there's the starter, very vegan friendly. And then you can choose the main. You can choose pork. I think there's a fish option, the mackerel, and there's another option which is like the vegetarian option. What I'm looking at, the escalators coming downstairs, escalators going downstairs. There's a bar area. So there's a poster for the Spider-Verse, and it's the remake of the meme, of the meme, you know, when everyone is like pointing at the other one. So back to this rooftop bar. The good thing is when you go out with friends that you know exactly what they want. Even if the menu you've never seen before, you look at it and you know exactly what your friend would choose. And all of us choose the Hulk. And it was fantastic. It was very good, very good. It was great. And but the temperature was so high. It's like I couldn't really tolerate it at all. And the others, they couldn't take it at all. So after some point, of course, we pay this extra price because of the rooftop, because of the panorama. You can see all these skyscrapers, the St. Mary X, which called the Gherkin. There's a nickname Gherkin. It's been, you know, it was featured in many movies as well, and then lots of very special buildings, and you can admire the view. But the problem was the heat, the temperature was so high. So after we finished with the dessert, the menu came with the dessert. It was lemon something, I don't know. I didn't like it at all. It was very sweet. I don't like when the sweet is sweet. And then we went downstairs, and yeah, that was bearable, but then you don't get the view. So I'm in the cinema, and I have, well, not 2 hours. When I came here I had 2 hours. Now it's maybe 1, and I decided to go to the bar, and they said I can go to the bar when I have a ticket. So I bought the ticket. Anyway, I wanted to buy the ticket. I went to the bar. It's like, it looks like a room. There's no design, there's nothing. It looks pretty sad. So I just walked up 1 floor up, and I find this, wow, this chair. So I'm sitting here. It's much better, but the problem is I don't think they turned on the AC, the air conditioning. I don't think it works at all. It's so hot. I just hope that Michael Keaton will have his screen time properly. That would be so great. I'm not interested in the rest at all. I'm here only for Michael Keaton. I remember when I was a child, that was the very first superhero movie I've seen. We went somewhere, the whole family visited another family, and the other family was without a child, and they said do I want to see a good movie, and it was Tim Burton's Batman. So I watched that while they were, you know, doing things. They were chatting, they were living their social life, and I was the only child there, and I watched the movie, and it was so great. That was the very first superhero movie I've seen. And of course, after that, when I moved to London, I had flatmates. I watched the movie, the Birdman with Michael Keaton. Lots of references to Batman, and my roommate said that, look at this movie, it's so much you. Time actually flies. Less than an hour left. I mean exactly in central London. There is so many things to see. Next to me there is a very touristy place called M&S, is it M&S bar? You know, the candy. I don't know, I never had it. I don't think we had it in East Europe where I grew up. Next to it there is Lego, which everyone knows. You kinda, I don't know, whenever I think of Lego I think about like when you step on it middle of the night with bare feet. Yeah. And the second thing I think about is how creative you can be with the things. And next to it there's like a tea shop, which is very interesting. Yeah, there are so many things I could go and see in this hour. Yeah. And of course we are next to the National Gallery for free. You can go and see Van Gogh. But maybe I just stand here, sit here and buy the thing, and that's it. Wait. And then I go and buy my popcorn. Oh my god, I remember I haven't seen the Harry Potter movies, but my friend, I used to travel with him. We went to Greece and Paris and places like that, and asked me to go and watch with him the Harry Potter movie. Just one Harry Potter movie. I haven't seen any of them. Maybe I've seen the first one or something. I find it very scary. And it was one of maybe the last one or something. And I went to that cinema, and it turned out that you can bring in beer. And I was like, okay, it could be a good experience. Let's go. But I don't think for this movie, The Flash, you need anything like that. because it's Michael Keaton, man. It's so hot. You never see me in shorts, and look. Now I'm wearing shorts, and even in shorts it's like, oh my god, I can't handle it. I was actually thinking to cancel today, you know, the meeting at the rooftop bar, the Cool Pepper, because my grandma is in the hospital. Yeah, not ready to share what's going on with her, not yet. So I just told to my friend that, you know, this is the situation, my grandma is in hospital, I don't really feel too good that I'm here enjoying the food and the drinks. And then yeah, my friend shared a very similar experience. Yeah, not easy. And you know, many people think about that they want to live forever, you know, a long life, they exercise a lot, they eat properly, they sleep properly and everything. But you know, there are things that could happen to anyone, because it's not, it doesn't really depend on the lifestyle at all. You're rich or poor, or you sleep 4 hours or 12 hours, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but the good thing is that my grandma is very lucky that she has a family like us, and we're gonna take care of her. Yeah, so she's gonna be fine in the end. Just a week ago I was watching YouTube. There's a guy I really like. I like the humor, I like the situations, I like his opinion, how he sees the world. But he lives in Miami, and I said, oh my god, I couldn't stand the heat, this temperature. And in few days, now I got the same temperature as well, like in Miami. And even in the cinema, no air conditioning, no AC. Ooh. Okay, we got the popcorn, the Coke. It's moving a little bit. That's our room, 7, and I got the seats for right in the middle, but probably I'm gonna change my mind as I always and go to different seats until I end up on the first row. I know in different countries, because I used to live in different countries. I lived in 5 countries, and some countries you don't have a seat. And I do have a seat now, F10. We'll see.